go. Good morning. It is day whatever 2 here over at Casa del Vince. Today we are starting with getting this whole thing stripped down, cleaned up, and prepared to be painted and prettied and have a whole lot of LS power shoved into it. We got our man Wreck-It Ralph here doing all the heavy lifting.
What's up, Zach?
Oh, look at that. See, you stuck with your guns. That's right. See, no shitty handshakes here. He's gonna be doing all the scraping, power washing, degreasing, and decrudding this whole thing. It's got a half century of bullshit stuck to it. Mike right now is off getting his truck smogged before we pull the engine out of it. So when he gets back, we're gonna start tearing that thing apart, get the engine out of it. We'll start pulling some parts off that LS6 and getting it prepared for all the Holley goodies that are gonna be stuffed into it or onto it. It's gonna be a good day today, boys. What's up, John?
What's up? Oh, we're taking it out of this truck.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Big Mike has just arrived back from smog.
For some reason, I thought we were taking out of it. I thought we were taking his motor out of his jumper.
No.
See, I was like, wow, that's really thankful. Thank you. That was like sick.
Well, that's a basically new LS6 that he built.
Yeah, no, I went a ride along with him. We drove up to Build Battle Season 2 finale.
Oh, nice.
Mobbing that. That thing runs great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. How are we so fortunate to get that motor?
We need one quick.
Okay.
And I think he's building the gnarlier motor for that anyway. So.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna run us over. Oh, I thought he just ended. What's up, guys?
You ready to party?
You know it.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Lemon? You want to send it off proper?
Yeah.
Where you want to do that?
Want to put it into the fire turret?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She works.
America.
I was gonna say at first that was like the slowest burnout I've ever seen.
Look at fire turret. What happened? Vince.
Good morning.
What's going on?
John?
Doing pretty good. Just catch me up to what's going on. I'm
All right. We pulled the frame off the body of that thing.
I like how you call it a thing.
What is it called?
It's beautiful.
Beautiful?
It's beautiful.
Some people call it beautiful. I call it a thing.
Okay, that's fine. Fair enough.
Mike has agreed to take the engine out of this thing, to put it in that thing, and make it do burnouts, I guess. Whatever you guys like. Chassis over there being cleaned up.
Way over there. It's actually in really good condition too, by the way.
Dude, it's not bad, huh?
Yeah, the frame's actually really good condition.
Yeah. Maybe some suspension work, but besides that.
Besides it bottoming out on the freeway and plowing the lower control arms into the asphalt, yeah, it's fine.
Today, I'm pulling this thing out.
We caught the burnout, so this thing's nice and warm.
Yep. Pretty cool. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, that is really nice of him to give this up.
Well, there is a benefit with that, with taking the exhaust manifold bolts out.
Mm-hmm.
They're a lot easier to take out on a hot engine.
Oh, because yeah, that makes sense. Everything's expanded a little bit.
Engine, that you break bolts. So.
Oh, that's a pro tip right there.
Pro tip.
Pro tip.
Okay, Mr. Cox.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. What are we doing now?
We got the handy dandy mock-up motor.
Oh yeah.
This is called a mock-up engine, and it's made from plastic. And why this is important is so that we can fit our engine into the chassis easily. So we're gonna be building custom motor mounts, transmission mounts, and it's very easy, especially with a mock-up motor, and I'm gonna show you how.
Nice. So you can just pull this thing in and out. You don't have to like lug around a couple 100-pound.
Yeah, so it's really awesome. Basically, all the components from an LS will bolt onto this, including the heads. And you can see it has all the bolt holes to build headers off of, or bolt-on headers.
Nice.
If you're a bolt-on kind of guy. All the windows for spark plugs. You can actually thread spark plugs in there. All the accessories. So basically, you can build a whole mock-up motor without even having your engine and put it in your chassis and fit all your accessories, everything under the hood. Intake manifold goes in there, thread those bolts in, And this intake manifold's on. So one of the pieces that we're waiting for is our oil pan. So we got a Holley specific early Chevy Swap Oil Pan. So the shape, the profile of the oil pan will be important because, you know, they have the sump down here or back here, and shape goes like this, and you have to fit that around the cross member.
Totally.
So what's so cool about this is we can bolt that oil pan to this block and set it in the chassis and start to figure out our clearances and where we need to put this engine before we even do it with the real engine. So while Vince is out there working in the sun, pulling the engine, I'm in here working in the sweet air conditioning, crunching numbers. Oh, here's the rest of our parts. This is just a standard prefabricated bushing with 9/16 bolt. We're gonna use those to keep things easy. This is a prefabricated tab LS engine mount plate. So as you can see, what we'll do to start off this project is put these plates to the block here, which will be our motor mounts. Then, we're gonna fit this guy to this plate. So as you can see, this was originally meant to fit on a tube. We're gonna knock this stuff off flat or at an angle to actually weld this to our motor mount, to create our motor mount. And then you can imagine this guy will be something like this. Then we'll run a tube to this tube and another tube to triangulate it. And we'll have a really easy, quickly fabricated custom motor mounts to put that engine right where we want it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Obviously, Holley does make a ton of LS swap parts into like the C chassis, which this is, but because that's a step van and they're super rare, I guess making the mounts is probably easier just to make sure you can put this where it needs to be.
We're gonna put this motor exactly where we want it, and we don't have to rely on something that someone's already figured out.
Nice.
We're gonna figure it out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Here's some speed footage of me working.
Speed footage.
Holy shit.
You almost got that? It's loose. It's just one of those ones you get to take like a quarter turn at a time for, I don't know, 38 times. Or until I get arthritis.
Oh, whatever comes first?
Yeah. Alright, so normally I hit the fan clutch like a good 15 times and it normally comes off. This one's being a little bit of a pain. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the belt off and stick this tool on it. This is a left-handed Cog Multiplier. You ever seen one in action?
I've never seen one in action. I thought it was a pipe wrench, to be honest.
Oh, some people call it pipe wrench.
Okay, that's why I know that.
So I'm gonna take the belt off, put this left-handed Cog Multiplier on there, and
That sounds like a made-up name. Is that really the real name of it?
yeah, that's the real name.
I learned 3 things today from you.
Really?
Yeah, just today.
Just today?
Yeah, just today. Amazing.
There's a part number on here somewhere. You could Google it.
I take your word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said real confident when you call it Cog Multiplier, so I'm like, that's the name of it. That's
Cog Multiplier.
Yeah, that's it.
Good thing about the left-handed Cog Multiplier is it doesn't matter which direction you put it on. It will work both ways. There you go. Thank you.
I'll climb up on top of this massive tire. Tall guy cars.
Woohoo! Everybody needs one of these.
I'm sold.
Hit up Matco. Or no, this one's Mac.
Let's
WC24. Cog Multiplier. So I've been struggling trying to get this heater hose off, and Mike's gonna see this when the episode comes out, but here we go. There we go. You got it, Mike. Mike, can you do me a favor? Mike, you wanna help out?
Yeah.
Moral support?
Yeah.
Will you throw that in the back of your truck, please?
Yeah.
Pretty please?
Oh, like right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't make a mess, okay?
So that's the part that I got. How's that coming, Vince?
It's almost there.
Okay.
I think I have one more bolt on the bell housing. I think I got all the motor mounts out.
Oh, we gotta take the cooler line, that bracket. That's the only thing holding it back.
Holding it in. But I figure we just start tugging it with the forklift.
It'll be fine.
And then we'll get to that tab once we access it with the, the gap with the forklift.
And the Sawzall?
The Sawzall. Whatever it takes. And then we'll be done. Then we can start barbecuing. It's Friday. We could watch some football.
Takes a lot of work.
Oh yeah, it's really coming along, man.
Oh yeah, you said you wanted it shiny.
Fucking metal. Looks good. Good work.
I'm done.
You're done for the day? That's it? Dunzo?
That's it. Well, hopefully. Let's see. Hey, Mike, I'll let you know when you hit your windshield.
Oh, this is great. I'm gonna get on this side so I'm gonna get the sun in my eyes. That right there is super solid.
Uh-huh. That's a walking plier. It's gonna go straight through his windshield, watch.
That's gonna suck. I like how you're like getting away like,
That's it, cool. All right, we're done for the day.
Quickly, let's lower your truck.
That's a wrap.
That's it.
That's all the forklift goes up.
I see that.
It's only a 6-foot mast.
No, I get it.
So we gotta take the front tires off to drop the front down.
Really?
Pretty much.
So Michael, the plan is to take your wheels off, let it sit on the jack.
Yeah. Pull the engine
On the
out.
rotors.
On the rotors.
On the rotors.
Okay. So we're gonna put
Rotors
it.
are basically tires, but they're made out of metal.
All right, and they're much smaller diameter.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, coming up.
Not the car.
Yeah, but then you need one on each side. You're good. Impact, let's go. After this impact, set the full spray, chrome sockets on me.
All right, let's go down just a little bit.
There you go. On the rotors.
So the motor's out, frame's clean. I think we can call that a day today. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
Friday, let's watch some football, guys.
What are we gonna do next, Mikey?
We're gonna clean it up.
Okay.
We're gonna bolt all the new Holley parts on it, intake manifold, exhaust, accessory system, and make sure it fits in the chassis.
Hell yeah. Well, I guess on that note, there's only one thing for us to do, boys.
That's how we did all the drywall in there.
Yeah.
A forklift with another?
Forklift on top of a forklift.
Let me call my neighbor. He'll bring over his forklift.
Your neighbor has a forklift?
Oh yeah, it's Friday night even. He was supposed to bring it over anyways. We're gonna play chicken.
Like jousting forklifts.